we back, back, back. Hey, we back, back, back. Yeah, we back, back, back. Yeah, we back, back, back. We are back like we never left. Yeah, we back like we never left. Hey, we back, back, back. Yeah, we back, back, back. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, we back, back, back. Yeah, we back, back, back. Like we never left, left, left. Like we never left, left, left. Hey, we back, back, back. Said we back, back, back. Yeah, like we never left, like we never left. Do, 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 do. Hey, we back, back, back. Yeah, we back, back, back. Like we never left, left, left. Like we never left, left. Hey, we back, back, back. Said we back, back, back. Like we never left, like we never left. Yeah, we back. Kenneth, what is up? Why are you laughing at me, Kenneth? You don't like my song? You don't like my tune? You don't like it? You not a fan? Yeah, we back, back, back. Yeah, we back, back, back. Like we never left, left, left. Like we never left, left, left. Got some crazy Digimon and Hacker's Memory now. Hey, Andy, let's go. Voodoo Gaming. Hello, gorgeous lady with the beautiful voice. Comforting with. Oh, thank you so much, Voodoo. Trent says, what's going on with the video? Oh, don't worry about it. We got this. Nerd Father, what is up? What is up? Sometimes, like.
Do you guys want to know a secret? Nintendo.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna actually respond to this video first. Okay. Ooh, Andrew said, why is no one liking the live? Andrew said, you guys better get to it. What's happening? All right, so I kind of had been, on my day off. I took a day to kind of like realize that I've been missing out on a very important part of streaming, and that is giving you guys my opinions on top of other people giving you their opinions. So that's what we're gonna do a little bit today, okay? I'm gonna look up some videos that has to do with some Pokemon, ZA, some Digimon, all that good stuff, right? And we're gonna talk about it, okay? If you guys would like to have this conversation with me, put a 1 in the chat. No, you good. Just not what I expected when I came in. Okay. What's going on with the video? Nope, video's fixed. Hell, homies. Why is no one liking the live? I will turn you into data if you don't like this live. Hey, let's go, Ender, for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna click play, and then we're gonna talk about this video. Cause I think this guy is gonna make some really good points. He looks smart. He looks like he's a smart individual. So we're gonna watch him, and yeah, we're gonna move forward. Just got the platinum on the new Digimon. Hey, congratulations, Gnome Child Forever 69. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And that 69 is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you guys want to know a secret? Nintendo and the Pokemon Company think we are stupid. That's how they've been treating gamers for the better part of a decade. And honestly,
If it's too loud, let me know,
Pokemon
please.
Legends ZA was the final straw for a lot of you, and for good reason. Gamers are sick and tired of wasting their hard-earned money time and time again on lazy slop. You see, 3 months ago, I was gaslit into oblivion by the Pokemon community, and I have have never felt more vindicated. When the first trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA came out, quite frankly, it looked horrible. You knew it, I knew it, everyone knew it. And yet, my video discussing this obvious reality was bombarded with hate comments from so-called Pokemon fans. But here's the thing, now that the game has been out for a couple of days, it's actually so much worse than I originally thought. Not only that, but the game is apparently selling worse than expected, and the gaming community at large is finally seeing Pokemon for what it really is. So today, we're gonna do a deep dive into Pokemon Legends ZA to find out.
So like, I'm not gonna say yay, but just know that, you know, it's time for Nintendo, Game Freak, and creatures to wake up!
Just how bad it actually is. But first, what's going on, guys? Cheers. Tiger came to say hi. She says you guys have to like the video because there's gonna be a lot of Pokemon glazers down there leaving dislikes, and you
CCGs!
gotta help me fight them off. Okay, let's start with the obvious here. The Metacritic and OpenCritic reviews are finally in, and as I expected, as everyone expected, the critics lied. I don't know what else to tell you guys, but there's just absolutely no.
Okay, one thing I want to point out right here on this pin, you guys see that 79? That 79 is what critics are like, those are paid companies that are saying the game is worth 79. Out here, down here at the 4.6, that's you and me. That's people like you and me that rate the game. It's at a 4.6, okay? It's at a 4.6. Why are the critics lying, saying that the game is amazing, but the people are telling the truth, saying that the game is bad? Look, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. I will never judge you guys for liking what you like. That's not what I do, okay? But I think we need to tell Nintendo they need to wake up. Creatures Inc., Nintendo, and Game Freak, which Nintendo owns like 31% of creatures, so it's basically Nintendo. Right? They need to wake up and realize you can't just put together you can't just put together a game of AI slop and then think that it's going to do well. Kids are not as dumb as you think they are. Adults are being way more like smart with their money. So that means you need to make quality video games. Don't get me wrong, Pokemon carried the genre for years, but now we have better games out. We have better IPs that are coming out under the monster catching genre. Like, by all means, has anybody ever heard of Coromon? I love Coromon. Coromon is one of my favorite Pokemon-like games, and it does Pokemon better than Pokemon. Has anybody ever heard of A Node Heart? A Node Heart is like a Digimon game, but without Digimon. It does Pokemon better than Pokemon. Like, these games are doing you better than you can do you. And I'm not we're not even going to talk about how good Power World is, right? Right? We're not even going to talk about how good Power World is. Power World is out of this world. Anemo when it drops is going to be out of this world. These Pokemon creatures and Nintendo, Game Freak creatures and Nintendo need to wake up and realize that if they want to remain the top dog, if they ever want to get back up there again, because right now it's Power World. In my book, it's always been Digimon, but I'm biased, right? But without my biases, if Pokemon wants to get back on the top, ZA is not the way to go. Their next generation better be so good that it makes me shut up. I want Nintendo to make me shut up. Please make me shut my mouth and make me feel like I am forced to buy this game in a good way. Make your games great again. Oh my God, did I just, whoa, whoa, that's wild. We're gonna watch the video.
That you get such a massive disparity between the critics and the actual users, the actual gamers who play these games. Either thousands of people.
Is that John? Yes, John, you can totally give me a compliment. Thank you so much for the follower. Robbie, you're so prodigious. John, you can give me a compliment. Or Jean, whatever your name is, please, you can give me a compliment. I need Nintendo to make a Pokemon style Final Fantasy. I need Nintendo to make a Pokemon style Digimon Time Stranger game. You have a beautiful voice, not fretting. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. You're so amazing.
Are lying or
EJ said this is just a fight game. No. I need you guys to understand. The Legends games are not side games. Let's stop right there. These are real deal Pokemon games. They're not side games. If there were side games, they would be Pokemon Trozzle or the new Pokemon League of Legends game. Those are side games, right? ZA is not a side game. It is just not your typical Pokemon game. It's a Legends game. They're making Legends games to experiment with new things, which is why they gave us Legends Arceus. We got isekai into the past, and we had to figure out a way to get back home. And while we were doing that, we had a new Pokedex, a new way to catch Pokemon, a new way to catch shinies. We had new Traverse. We had so many new things. New character customization was amazing in Arceus. Nintendo has this habit of doing something amazing and then doing something terrible, but charging us the amazing price for the terrible. Like, you have to know this. You have to understand, Nintendo, that if you're gonna make slop, if you're gonna make something experimental, you have to at least cut it to half price. Legends EA, $30. $30. You know what? Let's stop. Let's watch the video. Let's watch the video. Ruben, thank you so much for being so prodigious and hitting that follower button. My name is Digitamer. I am a new VTuber, and I am trying to get to 1,500 followers. I play Digimon twice a day, and I love Digimon. I promise you, I'm leaving my biases out of this argument, though, okay? Nice to meet all of you. EJ says, also, they don't really get a big budget. The budget for the game was 14 million. I'm sorry. No. 14 million, EJ, is way more than enough to make a good Pokemon game. I'm sorry.
people have a financial incentive to tell you that everything is fine? That way your childhood nostalgia is
Hold on. Boyka says lighting up ZA and then playing ZA would go crazy right now. That's wild.
And you feel good, warm, and fuzzy inside. And this isn't breaking news, right? I mean, gaming critics and gaming journalists have been missing the mark for a decade at this point. They are often out of touch with what gamers actually find enjoyable, which is why their relevance over the last 10 or 15 years has gone down dramatically. So while in my previous video about this game, I talked about how the game got about an 8 out of 10 here on Metacritic, the users strongly disagree with that, and it is overwhelmingly obvious that this game is not a good game from anyone who plays it or watches the trailer or even looks at posts about this game.
Agreed.
People saying, does anyone who bought Legends ZA regret buying it? Most of the negativity I see is from people who haven't played it, and I'm wondering if it's worth getting as a longtime Pokemon enjoyer. But it's like, I don't have to drink gasoline to know it's gonna taste bad, right? I mean, like, what are we talking about? If it looks like Dookie, it smells like Dookie, it sounds like someone's taking a Dookie. I mean, it's probably Dookie. Why?
Oh my god! Oh my! Did he just say that? If I gotta play that again. No, we gotta hear that again.
But it's like, I don't have to drink gasoline to know it's gonna taste bad, right? I mean, like, what are we talking about? If it looks like Dookie, it smells like Dookie, it sounds like someone's taking a Dookie. I mean, it's probably Dookie.
Guys, put a W in the chat if it's Dookie. If it looks like Dookie, smells like Dookie, if someone's taking a Dookie, put a W in the chat, please. I think Pokemon took a dump. I think Pokemon took a dump. Honestly, I think they did. I honestly think they did.
Spend our logic logic in order to arrive at conclusions. Look, I understand that video games are subjective, right? But at a
Hi,
certain
Crazy
point,
Christoph.
when you are wrestling against an overwhelming
On Gundam is in the building. What is up, On Gundam?
there are certain things that
Everybody remember to get your hearts.
there are certain objective realities about games, music, movies, any form of art. Some things are simply undeniable. And if we take a look at the OpenCritic reviews, we'll find the exact same trend. We have a 40 player rating, which is even lower than the 4.6 on Metacritic.
No, we gotta read that. Hold on. Okay, look. And this is what I'm saying. Think places like Metacritic and other like Eurogamer, GamesRadar, GameSpot, they are lying to us. Nintendo Life, your name is Nintendo Life. You're compromised. 85 out of 100 for a hobby. I don't know who hobby is, but look, all of these gaming places lying. 3.5, 4.5, 7 out of 10, 4 out of 5, 4.5, 7 out of 10, 85 out of 100, 9.2 out of 10. But the player rating, when the players play the game and we go back and we grade it, it's a 40? That's below a 4.6. That is low. Why are they lying to us about this game?
40 player rating, which is even lower than the 4.6 on Metacritic. And I think the game being so obviously bad to the consumer is one of the reasons why early sales reports are showing that the game is not selling as well as expected. We're going to go over that later in the video, but for those that aren't convinced that this game is actually garbage, like it is, I need to be very clear here. This is not hyperbolic. This is actually the reality. This is slop content. This is actually bad. If you don't want to believe me, you don't want to believe the reviews, let's just look at some of the some of these posts that I'm seeing over on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. It's just at a certain point when you start to see hundreds or thousands.
This is your king? Look, this wall to the left is barely even coming in. Look at your windows. Look at this building. This is PS1 graphics, guys. Not even PS2. This is PlayStation graphics. PlayStation! Look at the ground! Why is this your king? What is going on?
Of posts like this, the truth just, it has to surface. The truth eventually comes to light. You can't ignore reality forever, and I think a lot of Pokemon fans are finally starting to wake up to that reality.
They need to.
Here. This is a VR chat map. This is what one person said on Twitter. They said Legends EA is fun so far, but it genuinely feels like I've been running around BM_big city for 10 hours. This is an actual in-game screenshot, and I honestly can't tell.
Thank you so much for that follow. Hold on, let me pause it. Who did that? Elza Hario, thank you so much for that follow. My name is Digitamer Eno. I am a new VTuber trying to get to 1,500 followers. So if anybody in here wants to follow suit and hit that follow button, I'd be so appreciative. You all be super prodigious. I stream twice a day in hopes to one day not have to DoorDash to make a living. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are all prodigious. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Besides the 60 frames per second, that is the biggest upgrade. But look at this, man. The walls here are about as flat as the Windows 3D Maze screensaver from like 1999. There is literally just a painted texture on two-dimensional assets. That is literally all this is. The artwork on the walls here are...
Am I the only one seeing this?
For almost every building. Not every building, but almost every building looks just like this. Not only are the windows painted on, not only are the balconies painted on...
Oh my god, I was just about to say, is that a balcony? Is this little gate right here supposed to be a balcony? This is supposed to be a balcony. You guys may not see. You guys see like the plastered on fake window? If you look below, like at the bottom of that window, there's like a little black gate. That's supposed to be a balcony, guys. And this is the game you guys are. You know
Not
what?
only are the walls
Mm-mm.
themselves just a painted texture, but where they meet the ground is just a right angle. There is absolutely no work that was put in here. It's horrible. It's actually just horrible. Let's take a look at another example here. Pokemon Legends EA, a $70 game, by the way, features a cardboard cutout with windows and flowers. I mean, look at this, man. This is on the Switch too. The flowers are quite literally two-dimensional. It is
Look
so
at that
insane
balcony.
to me that this is a game from 2025. Like, this, unironically, with a few tweaks, you probably could get this to run on the Wii or maybe even the GameCube. Like, maybe if it didn't load the entire fucking map.
I
It was a
can't.
asset, obviously, but my point is, this is unoptimized garbage. Like, objectively, again, we're not even this is not even my opinion.
Look, I'm never playing this game. The only and I told the innovators this. The innovators know. The only way that I will play this game is if you guys donate all the money it takes for me to get the game, a Pro Controller, and a Nintendo Switch 2. Other than that, I'm never giving Nintendo an ounce of my money ever again. I'm sorry. I was done with the last one. My last time actually having fun with Pokemon, like actually having fun with Pokemon, was Black and White 1 and 2, and then Diamond and Pearl back in the day. Every other game that I have tried has been Dookie Water, except for Arceus. Arceus has a special place in my heart, but every other game by them has been Dookie Water. I don't understand it. How are you the most profitable company, the most profitable IP? You are Pokemon. You are bigger than Disney. You are bigger than anything out here in the world. And you can't make a good remake. You can't sit down and make a good 3D game. You can't do that. You can't make buildings look different from each other. You can't make an actual balcony. You can't make an actual balcony. Animo is about to look. I love Power Up, but Power Up is not about to be the end of Pokemon. Animo is about to be the end of Pokemon.
Like, you don't even need to understand video games to look at this and be like, wow, this game looks really old. This Twitter user goes, why are people complaining about the graphics? What a beautiful game. And then links 4 pictures of women in the game. So, I mean, whom are confirmed, I guess. I don't really know, but
that looks like old school PlayStation, right? Look! Oh my god! Oh my god! Literally, he's about to take the words out of my mouth. This is Final Fantasy, what, 12? For the PS2, guys. For the PS2. This looks better than Pokemon ZA. This whole game is alive. Each character you speak to has a story. And I'm not talking about the main characters. I'm talking about the NPCs. They run shops. They have families to take care of. Some of them are hunters. You might see somebody from a main city that you're going to go visit, just out there hunting dinosaurs and panthers and wolves for their wolf pellets. And then after that, you may see them in the shop selling things. Why? And this is on PS2. Nintendo, what are you doing? What are you doing?
A friggin' PS2, just a thought, guys. I mean, what are we even talking about, man? Like, it is actually insane that we can legitimately...
My ambitions as a rider. What's up, Tupac? How you doing? My name is Digitamer Eno. Nice to meet you.
No hyperbole, no funny business, no cherry picking. You can actually find multiple games from 20 years ago that look comparable to Legends ZA, which came out 4 days ago in 2025. What's that you say? Oh, this is just cherry-picked screenshots? Let's actually see a video of the gameplay? All right, fine. Let's take a look as he walks down this two-dimensional...
Oh my god! Wait! Look at the buildings! Look at the buildings! Look Look at the buildings. Look at them. Look at the buildings. Look at the buildings. Look, all the bushes are square. But look at the buildings. Nintendo, wake up.
The textures are blurry. They don't even load it on the buildings. Then he
Oh my god.
down, dude. What is this?
What?
He walks down this.
Making my way downtown, walking fast. This game is as I'ma fall down. Wait a minute. Wait.
Let's take a look as he walks down.
Making my way downtown, walking fast. This game is as I'm about to fall down.
What actually, like, how is it
Oh my god!
Pokemon fans that are
Hold on, somebody said, Pelt said, I don't care about graphics and still enjoy playing GameCube games as long as they are fun. Okay, I understand that. My argument here is not necessarily about the graphics itself. I need you guys all to understand my argument is not necessarily about the graphics. It's not necessarily about how the game is a broken piece of poop, right? My argument isn't necessarily the game. My argument is that Nintendo is older than I am. I have been playing Nintendo since I was a kid. I need you guys to understand this. I may be a Digimon head. I may not like Pokemon anymore, but I love Nintendo. I was raised on Nintendo. Okay? Nintendo, Mario, Zelda, Metroid, fucking Star Fox was my GOAT. I am so mad with they're ignoring Star Fox. I'm sorry. They're ignoring the shit out of Star Fox. And I don't understand why. Nintendo has been making bad decisions. I used to be a CCG. I used to be a Pokemon fan. I used to be a CCG. Now, years ago, I decided to let go of I pushed Charizard out of my mouth. Life, okay? Out of my life. I pushed Charizard out of my life. I stopped guzzling, okay? And I started to see what was happening with my own two eyes. Pokemon is Nintendo's version of NBA 2K. Pokemon is Nintendo's version of Madden. It is literally rinse, repeat, reskin. Rinse, repeat. Somebody tell me the main antagonist. What is the reason we have a main and look? Somebody tell me in this game without Googling, without saying N, because N is the best protagonist we've ever had, without saying blue. Who's the best who's not protagonist, antagonist? Who is the best antagonist that we've had in Pokemon? I want to know. Blue is out of the question. N is out of the question. Who's the best antagonist we've had? Silver was not good. I mopped the floor with Silver. Silver didn't even have a good backstory. You guys can't tell me who your villains are. Let's move on.
This is the hill you're dying on. This is actually really
making my way downtown. This game is as I'm about to fall down. Look at this. Crazy.
Have to be lazy slop garbage before the Pokemon.
Buchan, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. My name is Digitamer Eno. Nice to meet you. I am a new VTuber. I've been doing this for about 2 weeks now. We're trying to get to 1,500 follows, so thank you so much. You're so prodigious.
Community just admits it. Just admit it, okay? You can like this.
If Red is your answer, Red has been the protagonist and antagonist that Pokemon has rid on. They literally, Pokemon is riding this guy until they fall off. Give me another protagonist. Give me another antagonist that can carry the series. Red and Blue are done.
Lazy slop. That is all this is. There's more examples, by the way. Like, all you have to do is go anywhere on the internet where people can share.
Yes, Koga, you are correct.
That this is commonplace. Like, the game is buggy, the game is broken, it looks bad, it is objectively not a well-built or designed game, period. I mean, it's again, this is look at him, he's laughing because it's garbage. Like, it's actually so bad that it's funny. Like, this is the type of game that you have to hate play.
I have a question for all my CCGs. Can you jump? Within this game, can you jump? Can you not jump? You guys don't have a basic function of a hero? In this game, you can't jump? You can't jump, Eggy? What? You can't jump? Oh my god! So you mean to tell me a Pokemon trainer can walk for thousands of miles, can run unlimitedly because, you know, their bodies are perfection, right? They can go from city to city, town to town. They can walk across the whole ass country, but they can't jump in 3D? Wait. I bet Nintendo puts out an athletic DLC. If you want to jump and climb on walls, download $30 worth of DLC. Get out of here. You can't even jump.
Specifically to hate. Let me just say one thing very quick on that point, okay? Do not buy this game. Do not buy this game brand new. If you're going to hate play Pokemon Legends ZA, which I do encourage, by the way, I might do it in the future, you definitely must buy this game used. Do not, I'm begging you, brother. I am begging you for the future of the franchise. Do not buy this game brand new. Do not give Nintendo and the Pokemon Company another sale for their financial reports.
I'm gonna take it further. I'm gonna say this right here on the internet in front of 41 people on my little bitty new VTuber stream on TikTok. And you guys can record this part. Boycott Pokemon. I'm fucking done. I am done. They don't deserve an ounce of our money. They don't deserve an ounce of our time until they can give us jumping. They don't deserve an ounce of our time until they can give us an actual good game. I want a real 3D open world where I can run into. Take us back to the times when we couldn't see the Pokemon in the freaking wild. Give us the random encounters, but make them 3D. Make it to where if I'm in a forest, put me in the forest. I want the trees to be tall as hell. I want to have to look up to see an Aipom, and then I want to have to, like, I don't know, make the Aipom come attack me or something. Like, antagonize the Aipom. And then I want the battlefield to be the trees. I don't want to go into a screen that then takes me to this weird little area that's not even real. I want to battle an Aipom in a tree to where he can evade me in the trees. Do you like... No, pause. Did you guys see the other game that Game Freak is working on? Literally, Game Freak is working on another game. Game Freak. And that game is 3 billion times better than Pokemon. I forget what it's called. But going back to my rant about what I want, okay? Nintendo, Pokemon, creatures, I want you guys to actually focus, okay? Make me an open world 3D game to where I have, let's say I enter a cave. I don't want to just, I want to enter a cave sometimes, and I want to fall. I want to fall, and then I want like a quick time event to where if I don't bring out a flying Pokemon, a water Pokemon, sometimes give my Pokemon utility other than HMs. I want to be able to have real world situations. If I'm hiking on a mountain, and I have to run from Team Rocket or whatever the evil team is, I don't want to just run a couple of steps. No, I want to have to book it. I want to have to call out my Absol, hop on my Absol, and then guide my Absol running on the walls, bouncing off trees, using my darkness, like, honestly, there is so much that Nintendo can do. There is so much that Nintendo can do. Literally, so much Nintendo can do to make Pokemon amazing. Yet they think we're idiots. And this is my frustration with Nintendo. And if you don't like my voice changer, I'm sorry, it's not going anywhere. I believe in anonymity. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Especially to what happened after Imaru at TwitchCon. Nope. Sorry.
It's going to be easy to get used because the game is garbage. People are going to resell it in a couple of weeks. I promise you that will be the case, okay? By the way, this is what Pokemon X and Y looked like, which is like the original games that Legends EA is based off of. I mean, right? I mean, X, Y, Z, A, right? Like A, it starts over from the beginning. You understand? A little funny little game that they played there with the name, okay? Now, obviously, there's no anti-aliasing. This game is for the 3DS.
Exactly, chaotic. Exactly.
But when we're talking about 3D models, okay, at least this building is three-dimensional. Can we at least agree on that? At least it had that. And you can even see, like, I think this is the Pokemon Center.
Smoke? I didn't even read your full sentence. You said Pokemon is a different experience every time, and that's when I stopped. What? I wake up as a random protagonist kid that just moved to a new city. I get a starter Pokemon. I don't know where my dad is. Dad's never even mentioned. Actually, sometimes dads are mentioned lately, right? But I wake up, get a Pokemon, go on an adventure. Route 1 and Route 2, I meet my friends. Or I help a professor. Route 3, I get to go through a forest. Yeah. And if I'm lucky, in this forest, I might find a Pikachu. Does this sound familiar? It's every Pokemon game. And then, after that, I get to fight my first gym. Oh, but before I fight my first gym, I have to have my first battle with my rival. And then after that, I get to fight my first gym. I beat him with one overpowered level 17 starter. Like, it's the same thing. And then I meet the evil team in a weird, conspicuous way. And then after I meet the evil team, they run off, they disperse. And then I meet some guy that works for some scientific company that makes some type of scientific invention. Right? There is no different story in any Pokemon. It's the same story. It's the same story. No, they're all the same. They're all the same. They're all the same. From Blue to ZA. The only difference is the Legend series. They're all the same. You're walking a path that's streamlined for you. Like, nothing's different about these games, dude. Wake up. Wake up. Okay, this one is a Legends game. I just said the only thing different is the Legends games. Wake up. If we don't stop buying these games, they're never going to change them.
Because all the buildings just have two-dimensional textures painted on them. More users go on to say, bruh, the Pokemon Legends EA map is way the fuck smaller than I was expecting. Like, pathetically small. It's almost insulting. Some users reporting that you can even run from one end of the map to the other in like 7 minutes or less. That's right. You heard me right. You can
That's
run
crazy.
From point A to point B across the entirety of the map in like 7 minutes. Now, try to do that in any game from a decade ago, and you're gonna realize how insanely small that is. Like, we're talking Oblivion, we're talking Skyrim, we're talking Fable 2, we're talking about the...
If we decide to stop buying Apple products, they will change their products, people. You guys don't understand the value of your dollar. You don't understand what your dollar is to these people. No, Rimser. I said I used to be a CCG. I am no longer a CCG. Apple products, iPhones, iPads, the watches. Yes. Somebody mentioned Apple in here, so I had to, you know, respond to that. What's a CCG, Eggy? Go look at my videos.
Witcher, like, dude, it's actually crazy how small this map legitimately is. It's so sad. And this is what I meant earlier when I said a lot of you guys are starting to wake up to this, because there are posts like this. Pokemon fans, they are legitimately selling you.
Oh, no, Nick. I'm not passionately this upset because I love Pokemon. I'm passionately this upset because I love Nintendo. There's a difference. I'm mad that Nintendo thinks that we're this dumb to keep on going through this every year when they have the means to make a great game. There's a huge difference. Yes, you do stand corrected.
Are fully aware of it and maximizing profits into this sun. Former Nintendo employees claim Pokemon Legends ZA only needs to sell 200,000 units to break even. What this means, okay, for those of you that don't understand business at all, okay, they have put such little money invested into this game.
Oh my god, I love this guy.
Water drops amount.
This guy's a genius.
This thing, so that way they don't need it to sell a lot of units, but it will, and that's the.
In other words, what he just said was, Nintendo knows they have way more money to put into their video game, Pokemon, but they are not going to, because they know that all they have to do is put a measly, like what, 12, 11 million dollars, 13, 14 million dollars, and they only have to break even 200,000 to, what? Guys, they are pimping you. They are, you know, when you see in the movies where the guy has the cards and they're flipped upside down and he's like, pick your card, find the card, find the item or whatever, right? And you think you know where it is, when in reality he's already knocked it off the his hands are so fast, he's already knocked it off the table, and whatever you pick is wrong. That is what Nintendo is doing to you. That is what Nintendo is doing to you. And you guys are just, okay.
Part that should drive you insane. They are intentionally not making a good product. They have 30 years worth of data that suggests Pokemon will sell tens of millions of units. And at this point, they are just min-maxing their profits. They are just trying to see.
Oh, don't even, only plans, don't even get me started on Mario Galaxy. They will not move on from Mario freaking Galaxy. That's a whole nother, if you guys want to hear me rant about my Mario Galaxy theory, like, please, that's a whole nother live. Right now, we're sticking to Pokemon, okay? Do not get me started. Do not get me started. Thank you, so I appreciate it. Thanks for following. You're so prodigious.
One DLC, 30, bro, 30. This is a $100 game, and that's not even accounting for the fact that if you want like Mega Greninja, you're gonna have to pay for Nintendo Online. Over $100 for this complete game, and you can download Genshin Impact today and get a better experience. I'm not sponsored. I don't care what you play.
You can download Genshin Impact, get a better experience for free. You can download Wuthering Waves, get a way better experience for free. You can download Star Resonance, Blue Protocol Star Resonance, and get a better experience for free. You can download so many free games. Power World, you can get it at a very good discount, and you'll get way more graphics, a way better open world. You can get freaking, you know what?
Matter to me, but it's objectively true that the game runs smoother, looks better, has a better story, there is more content there, and it.
Crap, you're gonna tell me none of those are the Pokemon experience? I mentioned Power World. And pretty soon, fine, you wanna talk about the Pokemon experience? You can get a better bang for your buck that had a very small budget compared to Pokemon ZA and Digimon. Sorry. Go ahead, return ZA, get your money back, and download Digimon Time Stranger. Play the game. Actually immerse yourself in what is a good game. Power World? Anemo is coming out. There's another game by the same creator that Hoyoverse is making that's also going to be a Digimon Pokemon game. Cassette Beast is out there. Cassette Beast is really cheap now. They have Coromon, Nexomon 1, 2, and 3. They have a Node Heart. There's so many games, Chrome. So many games, Chrome. So many games, Chrome. And you're sitting here, Pokemon is not better, Smokes. I'm sorry, Eggy-Roll, thank you so much. Pokemon is not better than Nexomon. Pokemon is not better than Coromon. Pokemon is not better than a Node Heart. Pokemon is not better than any Digimon game out there. They used to have us fooled. I used to be like you guys. I did. I'm here to take you to the promised land. I'm Sephiroth in this bitch, okay? Alright. Pokemon has one competitor and is Chrome, I am no longer responding to you.
$0. Do you understand me? You're being played for a fool. And in response to stuff like this, you get players like this, blah, blah, blah. We don't care anyway. I evolved my shiny tyrant. Trust me, we know you don't care. You are shoveling slop down your gullet, which guarantees that you will continue to be fed slop garbage.
My job here is that is wild.
Games start selling worse. It's embarrassing. Like, this is actually embarrassing, right? Like, can you imagine going to McDonald's and you open up the bag and there's
thanks for the roses,
right? And you're like, what the fuck? There's a shit in my bag of McDonald's. And so you post it online because you're pissed that they just sold you actual poop. And someone quote tweets it with
Nikki Taylor, thank you so much. Thank you for the follow.
Like, do Pokemon fans not know? Like, do they not play any, like, do they not play literally?
Okay, on this question he's about to ask, do Pokemon players not play any of the game? I actually talked to some people that don't play anything but Pokemon. So they don't know, like, they don't know what they're missing. They don't know what they're not getting. They only play Pokemon. So to them, this game is the bestest thing. Thank you. Thank you. To them, this game is literally the best game in human history. Isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy? But I don't judge those people. Those people that only play Pokemon, I don't judge them, right? They don't know any better. That would be like trying to judge a kid who just got into wrestling and was like, oh, my favorite wrestler is, I don't know, think about the weakest wrestler ever. But because they said they were into something that the kid was into, that became their favorite wrestler. You cannot tell that kid anything else about any other wrestler until they open their eyes and realize that on their own, that wrestler is probably not the best, right? So these people that only play Pokemon and they think that this game is like the best is because they haven't experienced all other video games. They only know the crap that they dealt with to get to ZA, and then they know ZA. And to them, Arceus and ZA are god tier. It's because they're in the realm of Pokemon, and that's it. It's like that cave thing where, like, if you leave the cave, you'll see the world, but until you see the world, you're stuck believing that the cave is your world. That's where they're at.
Other games, is it just the case that they only play Pokemon and nothing else? They have their blinders on and they have no idea what the rest of the industry looks like.
Thank you, Ray, for the food.
Clue what a quality video game is like in 2025 or in 2015 or in 2005. Like, I cannot wrap my head around an individual just objectively playing this game and coming to the conclusion that it's a good game. The only possible way that I can arrive at this conclusion is if the fan base for Pokemon is just miserable, depressed adults who have nothing else to look forward to. That is and it's so sad, right? Because that's probably the reality. I genuinely think that a large portion of the Pokemon fan base is clinically depressed to some degree. And
okay, that's what we're not gonna do. I have diagnosed depression. We're not gonna say that they're clinically depressed and that's why they like Pokemon. That's actually a terrible statement. That's terrible. I'm gonna move on from that.
They are just clinging on to the one thing that helps them feel warm and fuzzy inside. And that's fine, by the way. That's fine. Enjoy whatever you want to enjoy, but don't defend that. that shit on the internet because it's embarrassing. Everyone can see it for what it really is. The consumer's not that stupid. Everyone knows you're full of shit. I got a great chuckle out of this one. Just beat Pokemon Legends EA, and my god, man, the gameplay, the music, the story, the art direction, all of it, each and every second of it was complete dog shit from beginning to end. I am never touching a product made by Game Freak or the Pokemon Company ever again. And look, I don't know why they had to throw the music in there, okay? Because the music, from what I've heard, actually is quite good, okay? But everything else, like, yeah, this is the energy that the Pokemon
you know what?
Company needs.
There's a cutscene that I saw on someone else playing the game. We're like, I don't know if it's at the beginning of the game or at the end of the game, where you see a bunch of vibrant colors and you see the flower Pokemon that's flying. Floette, I think her name is. I don't remember her name, but she's AZ's Pokemon, right? She evolved. She's AZ's Pokemon. And you see her come into the camera, and the reds are like candy red, and the graphics look amazing. I'm like, okay, that looks cool. But then I remember there's not going to be any voice acting during that cutscene. It's going to be super silent. Like, it's going to be a boring-ass cutscene. It may look amazing. I wish Pokemon could look like that cutscene. They have the power to do so, yet they won't. Here's another issue with me and Nintendo. Why won't you guys make a console, dude? What is wrong with making a powerful-ass console? Why did you guys go to handheld/console? Just make a powerful-ass console. Meloetta, thank you. Thank you, man. Whoever just followed me, thank you so much. Just make a powerful-ass console because you have the money to do so. Wipe PlayStation and Xbox off the market. Undercut them in price. Everyone will buy your shit because everyone loves Nintendo. We're just mad at you for producing lackluster stuff. Stop producing lackluster stuff. This is what you do, Nintendo. You heard it from Ina, okay? You make a amazing, powerful system. A Nintendo home console. You make it for $400. And you put in expandable memory, no freaking proprietary bullshit. Let us bring in, like, if someone has the hookup on some cheap memory cards that have a whole bunch of terabyte spaces and all that good stuff, you guys know what I'm talking about. Let us put it in this console. $400. Your shit will sell like hotcakes. And then release 3 Pokemon games in its whole 10-year lifetime. Just 3, okay? Remake Pokemon Red and Blue. Make a Gen 11 and another Legends. In that order. Drop the new system with a remake. And I mean a remake. I want to see Pokemon Blue and Red and Yellow in 3D form for this new console. Take us all the way back and make it 10 times better. And I don't mean make a game that looks good but plays shitty, or vice versa. I mean give us a full game. And then don't give us DLC. Put everything in the release. Make us tell our friends, download this game right now. Make us, oh, you don't want to buy it? You don't want to buy it? Okay, cool. I'll buy it for you. Play this game. After that, drop Gen 11 or 12 or whatever gen you're on when you drop this console. Drop that generation. Do not fall back and make it shitty dookie water. Make the game amazing. Make us fall in love with your game again. And then after that, drop a Legends game. I guarantee you make a number 2 of this Nintendo system. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, they can charge us $500. They can charge us $650. Yeah, we'll buy it. You have to learn how to use Mario, Pokemon. We're gonna add Digimon to this because y'all been holding back Bandai Namco. Bring Digimon into the fold. Stop being so freaking selfish. Learn how to use Pokemon, Mario, Digimon, Zelda, Metroid, and Star Fox. Those were your best games. Learn how to use those games to your advantage. For a long time, Master Chief was annihilating Mario. Master Chief? Master Chief was annihilating Mario for a long time, dude. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. PlayStation didn't even have a character that can compete with Mario, yet PlayStation was dominating you. Why are you letting these consoles dominate you when you are the big bro? You're the big sister. You are the big sibling. And you're sitting here getting knocked out by your younger siblings left and right. I'm just saying. I'm the youngest sibling in my family. I'm the tallest sibling in my family. My short older siblings? Let's just say I will never cross them a day in my life. Okay? Nintendo, you are letting your baby brothers and your baby sisters walk all over you. All these bitches are your sons. Okay? Do something.
In order to ensure that future games are good. Pokemon ZA, $70 game, $30 day one DLC, flat 2D building textures, maps smaller than Gen 1 from 28 years ago. I don't know how they measured that because it's 2D versus 3D, but if you walk across the entire map in Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, it's going to take you more than 7 minutes. I can guarantee you that. No national dex, that's right, 230 Pokemon or something like that. The problem is slop consumers and Pokemon fans like you who will try to excuse shit Game Freak does as if asking for quality somehow ruins the fun. And that is the biggest, bro. That is the biggest true. That is the biggest true. Pokemon being fun is not the checkmate that you think it is, right? All these posts online praising how good Pokemon is. They're like, oh, the graphics don't matter, and the lack of voice acting doesn't matter, and the render distance doesn't matter, and the frames per second doesn't matter, and the art direction being bad doesn't matter, and the fact that they intentionally have cut content so they can sell you $30 day one DLC doesn't matter, and the bad storytelling doesn't matter, and the hour and a half tutorial that is slow, grindy, handholdy, and an insult to your intelligence, that doesn't matter either. None of that matters. If you just ignore that, you know, that 30-40% of the entire game, if you just ignore all of that, what's underneath is a fun game. And it's like, look, that's not the checkmate you think it is. A game can be fun and still succeed in all those other areas, which is a win-win for everybody. Do you understand? You can have fun playing in traffic. Do you understand how, like, dumb that argument is? Like, it's actually a 75 IQ argument. Fun and quality are not mutually exclusive. You can have a quality game that's also fun, right? Like, why as consumers are we supposed to not demand quality? And I know I'm ranting. We're gonna get to the very early sales information. It's only a breadcrumb, but we'll get to that in just a minute, okay? But this tweet really sums it up, and this is the point that I want to leave you guys with, okay?
Guys, you are completely correct.
You are in fact not a real Pokemon fan, and this is the thing that the Pokemon glazers don't understand, right? Demanding quality from the highest grossing media franchise on the planet doesn't mean you're a Pokemon hater. And if you've seen any of my videos covering Pokemon, you know I actually in the past have loved the franchise. I've spent more time playing this franchise than almost anything, okay? I'm not hating on Pokemon to hate Pokemon. I'm hating Pokemon because I like Pokemon more than you. I'm sick of pretending like the new games are good. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of wasting my money, and someone who is a real fan of a product will not blindly accept any slop that is put on their plate. Like, can you stand up for yourself for once in your damn life? It's a video game, man. You're spending over $70 on this thing. Have some self-respect. And
I think that people don't know how much $70 is. Let me tell you. Whenever you invest in buying a video game for anything 60 and above, that's gas money. That's food money. That's literally a month of electricity. Like, and I know people have money. I get it. People are doing whatever they're doing and blah, 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 blah. Ain't nobody broke out here, supposedly, right? Whatever. But you are literally choosing a video game over your life at that point. So if you're going to spend $70, make sure it's a good $70. Make sure it is a good $70 freaking dollars, okay? I don't think you guys understand. It costs 21 something for 2 ribeye steaks today. And you're sitting here spending $70 on a crappy ass game. Monty Panda, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for the follow. You're so prodigious. Garza says, not gonna lie, I go to G2AA. Look, ain't no shame in your name. Ain't nobody judging you for that.
Actually demand quality from the single highest grossing media franchise ever. They have infinite funds to make this the literal best game of all time, and they intentionally don't do it because of people like this, okay? This is lines of people, and look, this, I know this is one video, it doesn't really mean much, okay?
Okay, Kenneth, have fun.
Here that are lined up for this game, big deal. It's 200 people, who cares, right? I mean, what's 200 people when we're talking about a game that sells millions of copies? But the point is, people will look at the trailers, ignore the reality in front of their faces. They will be able to see that it's garbage, and they will pretend that they are not seeing that, line up to buy it. They will sell millions and millions of units, and Pokemon will just do the same thing again over and over again, and the Pokemon fans will gaslight themselves and everyone around them into convincing themselves that, oh, well, I'm having fun, so none of this matters. And it's like, sure, but you could be having 15 times more fun and you don't even know it because you're not stepping outside of your little bubble. There's Dookie in your McDonald's bag. Why are you ordering more? Why do you keep eating it? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, are you okay? Like, genuinely, are you actually okay? I am unironically and very seriously concerned for the mental health of the Pokemon community. I'm not memeing, I'm not being hyperbolic. I genuinely think a vast majority, I mean, look at this line. There's one child here. Do you understand? There's one child. Everyone else here, that might.
Oh, that's actually true. Look at all the adults. Oh my gosh, we have to go back and see this line. Where does it start? That is true. Because the argument. Oh, wait, did I? Okay. Okay, hold on. The argument that this game is for kids, I think it's moot. I could be wrong, but I think it's moot because kids these days, kids that grew up outside of the 90s are now adults. Right? We are the ones that have been putting our money into Pokemon. We are the ones that have been buying the games. Yeah, the kids love the cars, the kids love video games as well, but we're the ones that buy. They have wrapped us around nostalgia, a big nostalgia hold, and for some reason, we can't wake up from it. It's us. It's the adults.
Are you actually?
It's not the kids.
Unironically and very seriously.
Adult, grown. One kid, grown. Dry.
25 years and older. Many of them are 30 plus. I would be willing to bet that a large portion of these people have some sliver of chronic.
Yeah, I heard the story behind the Digimon movie 001. You mean the one that they put together from different episodes? Yeah, I heard that already. Still a good movie. Still better than Pokemon, the first and second movie, in my opinion.
I'm not kidding. I really mean that. I'm deadly serious about that. These people are using these games as escapism in the least healthy way possible. Nintendo knows this. They are taking advantage of you. Listen to everyone who's saying this to you. It is not normal to be this obedient to a giant corporation. It is not normal to lick the boots for 30 years when they've been serving you garbage for the last 15. Why should Nintendo and Game Freak even bother trying harder and spending more to make it better? They know you'll buy whatever they put out there. Crazy. And it turns out Tectone's one of them, all right? And listen, I've watched plenty of Tectone content. He even reacted to one of my videos back in the day. But damn it, Tectone, why are you buying these Pokemon games? You are doing us all a disservice. My thoughts on Pokemon ZA 9 hours in. Story is god-awful. Going from Metaphor Refantasio to this is torture. Graphics are honestly all right. It's Pokemon I'm not expecting realistic. Tectone, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yo, brother, come on. Hey, really, bro? Come on. No, stop. What are you doing? I know how many games you.
People with this opinion talking about it's Pokemon, I'm not expecting that many graphics or whatever. I understand where you're coming from, right? Pokemon started off as a 2D game. Game Freak used to only know how to make 2D games. They started experimenting with 3D, and boom, we're here. So you're not really expecting it to be like on a grand scale of like Elden Ring. I get that. But if Nintendo really wanted to, they can hire a different company to make Pokemon. For some reason, which makes me think, I think that Nintendo actually owns Game Freak as well. I think that, because here's the deal, like, what is stopping Nintendo from saying, okay, look, we don't really want this game made by you guys. We hold all the money. We're gonna go give it to Rare. I dare Nintendo give Rare Pokemon. I dare Nintendo to give Pokemon to Rare. For one generation, Rare would go off. And yes, I'm talking about the people that made Donkey Kong. Yes. Rare would go off. As a matter of fact, don't give it to Rare. Give it to Nexon. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Give it to Nexon. Matter of fact, no, scratch that. Hire the people that made Tower World. Hire the people that made Tower World. Stop playing.
Play Tectone. Don't say it's honestly all right.
Yes, Monty. I was just talking about that game. It looks amazing. What's the name of it? I saw a trailer of it. What's the name? But we can check that out right now. By the way, this video is called Pokemon Legends ZA Got Greedy. I forget the name of this creator. 1 second. This is OmniArc TV. Please go subscribe and hit the like button. Okay? And if you comment, tell them Eno sent you. All right. We're about to finish out this video. I need to know the name of that new Game Freak game. If anybody can find that for me.
Man, we've lost him, boys. He's lost in the sauce. I'm expecting 12-year-old cartoon, lots of room for improvement, however, playing on Switch 2. I've gotten no glitches so far. Wow, it's so sad that the bar for this franchise is so low that it's like it's a W. I didn't get any glitches yet. Yay! Like, oh, lucky me, right? Combat is the best part about this game. Quite a new, refreshing, faster-paced style, which I'm absolutely loving, to be honest. Big improvement on the Pokemon battle formula. Fair point. I've heard lots of people say that before. Characters are all forgettable as non-Pokemon. Pokemon move around pretty well. Very cute seeing them waddle around. I know, man. That's how they get you, dude. That's how they get you. Environment is absolute dog shit. Like walking around streets of Berlin without all the stabbings. All in all, gameplay is pretty much best you're gonna get for lovers of the Pokemon. Everything else is dog shit. If you're a Pokemon fan, you'll most likely enjoy this because, you know, we're all in an abusive relationship with Nintendo and will accept any new slop Pokemon game they release. But to be honest, just play Metaphor ReFantazio or Expedition 33. They are far better turn-based RPG.
Or play Digimon Story Time Stranger.
Now, anyway, I'm gonna go complete the Pokedex, and this is the thing, right? Tectone is intelligent enough to be self-aware. He knows he is in an abusive relationship with Pokemon. The problem is that everyone is, and they're still buying the damn games, which is why we don't have a Pokemon that's like Metaphor ReFantazio. Dude, I had more fun, I'm not even kidding, the first like 30 hours of Honkai Star Rail, infinitely more fun than any Pokemon game I've played on the Switch, and it's not even close, bro. It's not even close, and that game is free, and the graphics are better. And the story's better. And I know Tectone's played that game. And it's just like, it's just so frustrating, man. These people know they're being taken advantage of and they don't care. Let's take a look at the sales, okay? Let's see. We don't have the hard numbers yet. We don't have the full. Let's see. UK software sales chart for the week ending October 18th, Pokemon Legends ZA.
Here we go.
Okay,
the numbers.
The game came out October 16th. So we've got 16th, 17th, and 18th. We have 3 days of the Pokemon Legends ZA sales numbers. It comes in at number 1 on the charts, but wait, there is something very important that we have to know here. Pokemon Legends EA made its debut last month. This is supposed to say last week, I think, and easily lands at number 1. However, it's worth noting that launch sales were 40% lower than Pokemon Legends.
Legends Arceus is still that guy. Legends Arceus is better than Legends EA. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Once Nintendo came out and said, yeah, this game is gonna be in one city, I was like, yeah, no, it's cut. It's cut. All right. Legends Arceus is so good. What are you talking about, Bomberman? What are you talking? You know what? We're gonna move on to the game. I want you guys to see how good Game Freak can actually be. I need you to notice that when we watch this gameplay, this is proof that it's not Game Freak holding back. It's not Game Freak holding back Pokemon. Okay. Monty says, I think it's called Beast of Recreation? Reincarnation. Beast of The reincarnation right there. Hold on, guys. Hold on. This is going to be proof that it is not Game Freak holding on, holding that Nintendo. Yeah, I mean Pokemon. Watch this.
はるか昔この国に輪廻の獣が現れた。輪廻の獣は汚れを吐き、あらゆる生物を蝕んだ。
Did you see it? Did you guys see it? Watch.
輪廻の獣は汚れを吐き、あらゆる生物を蝕んだ。
Nikki, yes. This is what Game Freak is capable of doing. This is what Game Freak is capable of doing. Hey, y'all want to say that Pokemon? You know what? Let's watch this trailer.
西暦4026年、人類は滅亡を待つのみ。封じ子エマ、お前こそが輪廻の獣を滅ぼす刃となる。
So, I end this ranting little part of my life this morning by asking you guys a question. Is it Game Freak that's holding back Pokemon? Or is it Nintendo? Alright, let's play some Digimon. Let's play some freaking Digidudes. You know what I'm saying? I am going to start off with continuing. If I can spell things correctly, hold on. There it is. We are gonna play some Digimon DS. Yes, we are. Oh man, thank you everybody that came to hear my rant. We had up to almost 50 people in here this morning. That was crazy. I guess ranting about Pokemon is the way to go to get a lot of attention. I actually like that people are waking up a little. I personally enjoy ZA for some of the mechanics. And that's okay, Christian. You can enjoy it. Just know that you are giving your money to Nintendo when they don't care about your wallet. They don't care about your actual enjoyment. If that's the case, they will let Game Freak make Pokemon look like Beasts of Reincarnation. It's that simple. Babe, we'll leave at I'll stop streaming that one so we can get ready for our date. Okay. All right, guys, this is an hour. This is gonna be, I'm gonna be live for another like 45 minutes, and then I have to get ready for my date with my girlfriend. Digimon has always been my favorite as well, Christian, for sure. Spicy? No, we're gonna go see a horror movie. It's not that spicy. By the way, if you guys have not seen Terrifier, is that what it's called? If you guys have not seen Terrifier, watch part 3. I haven't seen part 2 and part 1 yet, but I thoroughly enjoyed part 3. You should watch it. It's a like a gory horror movie. Your 3 is out, Christian. Watch it, watch it. It's hilarious, honestly. Hey, thank you so much for following. You're so prodigious. And his omelet is so good. All I was gonna sing is tomatoes. I need to egg right try to see his the too. Hungry. Done? What are you done with, Eggy? Oh yeah, I finished egg roll. Egg roll. Egg roll. I finished egg roll like what 4 days ago? 2 days ago? 4 days ago? Damn, everybody left once I started playing Digimon. People love drama. People love drama. That's crazy. I thought you're still here, Eggy. I know. I guess all those people were like Pokemon fans, I guess. I hope some of them were Nintendo executives. Alright, I'm out. Oh my gosh. I hope some of them were Nintendo executives so they can actually hear what to do to fix their freaking IP, man. I might actually get Pokemon ZA on the emulator just to make them angry. They're like the better game. No, run. There's a Niaro. These girls girling today. No, for real. They haven't looked like this in a long time. Huh? Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Bum, 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 bum. I would think it's a good idea to get Pokemon Emulator. Nintendo gonna send out the ninjas. Oh my gosh. They need to be worried about why people are emulating this game. That's what they need to worry about. I don't care about the ninjas. We're at 1,129 followers now. That's wild. We get 17 followers during my rant. You think I should do more rants every now and then? Oh, for real? You gonna go this time? Okay, bye. I might even call it early this time. I might call it early. Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it. And I will be back later tonight. You guys have a great day. Thank you everybody for coming to hang out. And I'll see you guys later.